I'm going to show you the fastest and easiest way to make Instagram carousels that actually look good. You already know that posting carousels is a great way to grow on Instagram, but they take a ton of time and effort, but they don't have to anymore. And I'm going to show you how. Let's jump right in. So this is possible because of the latest tool that we've just built within Flick called our graphics tool. And it allows you to build carousels in seconds using AI. So if you're brand new to the channel, what's going on? My name is Ben. I'm your resident social media nerd here at Flick. And what we do at Flick is we build tools powered by AI to help you create awesome content in a fraction of the time. And so our latest tool is graphics that's going to help you create carousels. And I'm going to show you that here today. So I'm already signed into Flick. If you have not signed up for Flick yet, you can do so for free using the link down below. It'll give you 7 days to try out everything that I walk through and plenty more. So for the graphics tool, what we can do is create a new post by clicking this within the Flick dashboard. And if you know the idea you have, if you've already scripted something out, you could click from scratch and type that out. Or we can use the content lab to help us come up with ideas and actually turn that ideas into content. So that's what I'm going to do right here. We're going to click from topic. Then we select the kind of post that we're creating. I'm going to go with educational, but pick whichever one makes the most sense for you. What this will do is gear the feedback that you get or the content that you get from the content lab to fit the specific goal that you're going for with this post. One other thing that's super specific to Flick and the content lab is you're able to provide context to our AI tools by adding in brand info. So you can add about what you are, who you are, what you're doing, and who you're trying to reach. So that way, when it creates content for you, it's helping you to actually achieve your goals. So I'm going to click educational. We'll click this, and the topic I'm going to go with is how to grow on Instagram. So if I'm cool with this topic, I could click generate post and the AI would get to work. But if I want to dive deeper from this overarching topic of how to grow on Instagram, I can click refine idea. And the AI will then actually populate ideas related to this subject. So I'll do that just to show you how it works. So you can do sustainable growth strategies, captivating visuals, cracking the algorithm. So it's more specific ideas that are all tied to this. So you can see you'll never run out of ideas when using the content lab. So I'll go with sustainable growth strategies for Instagram. I'll click this. This thing goes to work generating a caption for this piece of content. Using AI, it only takes a few seconds to build this. Once it is complete, which it now is, this is all fully customizable. So I could come in here and add text, delete text, change things, whatever, or I can even get them to completely change what's been written by clicking improve. And we'll go at it again and adjust what's being written. So I'll do this. How can we improve the caption? I'll say add more detail and then let the AI go back to work and with a new refined approach, completely based on our prompts. They've gone more in depth here, which I love to see. We could also adjust the tone. So if I wanted to make it more analytical, authoritative, etc., you can do that here. You can adjust the length to making it shorter or longer. You can add in emojis as well as hashtags all within your caption. So this from right here is the caption of the content. So this would be in the caption section of your carousel. But obviously for any post, you need media to go along with the caption, either a photo, a static image, or a video. And there's a few different ways you can get this in here. But since we're talking about the graphics tool, I'll jump right to that. So to use that, all you have to do is click this right here, generate graphic. So by clicking this, it's going to open up the graphics tool. You can choose which template you want to go with, informational, numbered, quotes, promotional, and custom coming very soon. Given the nature of our topic we selected, I'll go with informational. And then by clicking our favorite template, I like the top one, I think it's simple and clean. It then goes to work, taking the idea that we just gave to the content lab and then actually turning that into a carousel that we can customize further. And it's going to do all of this in under 60 seconds. And so boom, in a matter of seconds, it is now done. And so it'll start with your hero image or your beginning thumbnail, whatever word you want to attach to it. And the tagline, this is all completely customizable. And as you can see, there are other slides for the carousel as well. And all of the assets or the things within the carousel design are adjustable as well. So you can change the color palette if you want to use one of the pre-selected ones, or you could add in your own brand colors by using specific color codes and have those in here to easily plug and play. You can also adjust the fonts and completely customize those. And in terms of details, you can either leave a slide counter on or toggle it off. Why you'd want to have it on is because it makes it more likely that people will go through. People love to complete things. And so that if they know that they're not all the way through, or if they're on 2 and there's more to go to, it's good to have the visual there to help guide them along the post. And then you can also decide to have your handle by default in the post as well. So you can see right here, here's my handle. I could also turn that off if I wanted. I'm going to keep both of those on, but all of these things are customizable. And you can see, you can adjust the font itself. You can change if it's bold, italicized, or underlined, and you can adjust all of this to your heart's content. You can also adjust the design element at the top right here too. So I like the thin line at the top, but you could also add in 2 lines, so having one at the bottom. I don't like that design given where things are, but you can completely customize this to your liking to be specific to you and your brand. So then from here, you can go through each slide of the carousel. It's going to work from the initial subject that you've picked and got created, and then it'll actually try to divide that up into specific content. So here it's all customizable as well. So you can hear you have the title, all of this is adjustable. You can change the color, the font itself, all of that good stuff to completely customize this to deliver the message that you're trying to get across through the value of your content. And once you're happy with customizing all of this and you're good to go, you can then click save. And if you do this, it's then going to generate all of these graphics and add them to the post within Flick, which you'll see right here. So now it's going to add the media here. If we wanted to, we could have used our Flick library, which is pre-uploaded media, or we could have uploaded from our computer or got AI suggested images. But here we have our images being created from the graphics tool. So once we're happy with everything to then schedule this out, all we would have to do is select which platforms we want this to go on. Seeing as I only want this to go on Instagram, I would deselect these guys right here. And so you can see all the graphics that were created through the graphics tool are now within this post. And I've deselected the other platforms, and you can also choose what kind of post. Obviously this is a carousel, so I'm going to leave that selected. But if it was a reel or a story, you could also do that. And so once I'm happy with everything, I'm happy with the order of the graphics within the post, and I'm good to go, you can then schedule it to go live within Flick as well. So it'll automatically post to your Instagram without you having to do anything further. So to do this, you can select a date and time. I'll say Friday, and then it will suggest times. So these are based on when your followers are most active, or you can select a random time. I'm going to go with 4:30. We'll select that. And then you have the option of auto publishing. So what this means is it'll automatically go live at that date and time that you've selected. If you would prefer to just receive a notification to then manually make it live, you also have that option. So I click notification, and that would then change it to that. But I want to leave it as auto publish. Once I'm good with everything, good with the content, good with the date, I've added in everything I want, including emojis and hashtags, I can then click schedule. So now it's fully scheduled. So if you go over to the scheduler within Flick, you're going to see this post on Friday at 4:30 right here. And if you want to come in and adjust anything or have someone from your team come in and do this, they can come access this within the content calendar. You can click the post itself if you want to edit it. You can adjust the order. You can change any bit that you've done before, or you can even completely delete the post if you no longer wanted it. You can adjust the time. You can do whatever you want to do. And once you're happy with it again, if you click schedule, that'll put it back on the scheduler to go live or send you a notification, whatever you selected. Or you can click save draft to send it to your drafts. So you have a ton of customization here. It makes creating awesome carousels extremely easy. You can do so in far less time and create a really unique brand look and feel thanks to the tools within the Content Lab. So if you do want to try all this out, it's the fastest way to make Instagram carousels that we've come across, and we built it for that exact purpose. If you want to give it a try, you can do so completely for free by using the link down below. And that trial will give you access to all of our different features within Flick. So as you can see right here, I showed you the graphics tool and the scheduler as well. But we also do have more tools like our hashtag research tool, our analytics, and a bunch of other features built into here as well. So if you want to see more of our tools, I've linked a full walkthrough of Flick in the card above. So go ahead and check that out if you want to learn more or learn how to maximize the tools that we've built, because that's what we're obsessed with. We want to give you every tool possible to create the best content in the least amount of time. So I'd love to hear your feedback on the tool. Please let us know in the comments section down below. And if there's ever anything that you need help with or something that you want us to build, let us know. We'll get back to you in the comments and we will build it if we can and if it makes sense. So thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to see all of your carousels over on Instagram, and check this video out for a full walkthrough of Flick. Peace.